What's going on, guys? It's AG here. Night one of Shark Week is in the books, so let's review. Before we get too far though, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you enjoy this content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. All right, so first up we had Belly of the Beast Feeding Frenzy. In this episode, they kind of get inside a whale carcass, but it's not a real whale carcass. Basically a fake whale to get some shots and try to find some big sharks, I guess. I love Shark Week, but I don't really understand this fascination lately. They seem to just be chasing big sharks only, you know what I'm saying? I want to see some new stuff. I'm tired of seeing the same stuff all the time. Just trying to get, it'd be cool if I was in the whale carcass like he is, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the shots, getting the pictures they are, but from the perspective of a viewer, you really don't get much here. And we know that sharks feast whenever there's a dead whale carcass, but being in a fake one and searching for big sharks really doesn't do anything for me. So unfortunately, this episode was kind of a letdown. Next up, we had Jaws versus the Meg, which is basically the great white shark versus the Meg, kind of them comparing some of the different aspects of the two sharks and seeing which one is more dominant, I guess. Andy Casagrande's in this one, so that's always a plus. But this one could be an interesting show. It's got an interesting concept, but watching CGI Meg sharks doesn't really do anything for me, you know? So that was kind of a letdown there, but I do enjoy the concept here, like comparing two sharks. Now, if they did that with two sharks that are still alive today, like that, for example, are in the same area, I think that'd be pretty cool to see, you know, if they compare bull sharks and tiger sharks, stuff like that with each other. But instead of a shark that's extinct now, watching them do CGI stuff with the Meg, not very good. So again, it had an interesting concept, but overall, this episode kind of a letdown too. And last but not least, we had Serial Killer Red Sea Attacks. I enjoyed the beginning of this episode. I like that they are following a different shark here other than usually, you know, they just go after and watch the great whites in South Africa. I like they're trying to do a little investigating here and going after, like I said, some other sharks. The oceanic whitetip, I wrote a 20-page paper, research paper over the oceanic whitetip in college, so I'm actually pretty interested in the whitetip and know a lot about it, so it was cool to see that. But here, while it's interesting that they're seeing what's going on, why so many oceanic whitetips are in this area, they don't really do too much. This episode, unfortunately, was kind of just over dramatic and with a lot of bad acting. Personally, that's what I thought anyway. But I don't know. Tomorrow's slate of episodes looks pretty interesting, so I'm hoping they can get it up here. I swear I'm not a hater on Shark Week. I actually love it, but maybe that's why I have some high expectations. You know, I'm expecting them to reach those expectations. So hopefully tomorrow they do a little more and have some stuff I enjoy. It looks like they've got an alien shark episode tomorrow, so that's always interesting when they look at different sharks. And then something to do with sharks in the Bermuda Triangle, so that sounds interesting. But those are my thoughts on tonight's episodes. Let me know your thoughts on tonight's episodes of Shark Week episodes. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe down below for more. Till next time, AG out.